What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Infiniti Q60 coming to you with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a cost breakdown and build list on how much money I have spent on my Q60 Red Sport. You guys stay tuned for the video and let's get right into it. For those of you guys new to the channel, my name is Infiniti Q60. I actually own a small car dealership where I specialize in selling Infiniti and Nissan products. This is actually my 2017 Infiniti Q60 Red Sport. It is a rare Neiman Marcus edition. So since it is a Neiman Marcus edition, that means the color underneath the wrap is a gold color. They only made 50 of the Neiman Marcus edition Q60 Red Sports, and my Q60 happens to be one of them. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about how much money have I spent on my Q60 and what's all the mods that are done to my Q60. So let's get right into it. I wanted to make a price breakdown video on my Q60 Red Sport because I did do it for my IPL. And if you guys want to check that down, I will make sure I leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check that out. But I wanted to see how much money have I actually spent on my Q60 Red Sport. And also keep in mind, this is my daily driver. It is not my crazy race car like the IPL. The IPL is my race car. I want to make that car fast. Whereas this one, I just want to make it look really clean and be a very comfortable daily with a good amount of power. So I want to start off by going ahead and just naming all the mods we have to the exterior. Hey, we got a VQ over there. Hey. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and talk about the exterior mods I have done on my car. So I want to go ahead and start off first. I did get my windshields tinted. That's the first mod I ever did on this car, and it is 5% all the way around with 35% on the windshield. So I paid 200 bucks for that. Next mod I did do on the car is I got a chrome delete on the car. So I got a chrome delete everywhere. So on here, and also on the back of the car. Right here, so I got the logos blacked out as well, but I left my red S because I like how that looks. So that ran me about $200 by my wrap guy. Next mod that we do have are my mirror caps. So these are my mirror caps. I actually got these for free because one of my cars that I did have for sale, this one had it on there. So I actually just took them off and swapped them. So I technically got these for free, but these would go for, I believe, around $250. So we just include that into the list. Next, we got my RGB sequentials right here. I paid full price for these. I paid, I want to believe, $250 from South Bank Auto Works. So I did get these for $250 and I wired it up myself. So I did save money on labor. I didn't have to pay money for that. Next mod that we do have is my eBay front lip. I'm actually pretty good with lips. I don't break my lips, especially since I'm on bags. So I think I'm gonna upgrade pretty soon, but this lip was only 100 bucks, but it makes the car look super aggressive. I like this lip because it's actually not like flat on the bumper. Like it actually pushes down, so it looks like it's its own little piece versus being a flat front lip, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. But I like this lip a lot. I think I'm gonna get this one in carbon fiber now since I don't break my lip. I've had this one for at least 3 months and I haven't broken it. Fingers crossed. So, but yeah. So I spent about 100 bucks on the front lip. What I want to mention is these actually came stock since my car is the Neiman Marcus edition. These carbon fiber, I would say fog vessels, actually are stock, so I didn't pay for those at all. As well as these carbon fiber ones right here. Did not pay for these at all either. These came stock on the car, so I didn't pay for that. All right, and then next we have my Nismos. These are 19 by 10.5 all the way around, okay? And then I did buy these brand new from the dealer. I do get a discount with them. I paid $3,000 for these, and like I said, they're the 19 by 10.5 all the way around, so they are a little bit pricey, but we did pay $3,000 for these. And then next, I also do have Federal RSR tires on my car. These are, I believe, 255. No, I want to say 265, 35, 19, and I have those all the way around on the car. So those are squared set up on these tires. And I did pay $800 for the tires, so we're gonna add that to the list as well. So we got my carbon fiber side skirts. I used to have the cheap eBay plastic ones, but I didn't like how those looked. And when I saw Mars carbon fiber ones, I knew I had to get these. But I actually got the hookup on these. I actually only paid 140 bucks for these. They were kind of a little bit damaged. All they needed were some sanding and a polish with some wax to get them back to normal, and that's what I did. So I only paid 150 bucks for these, and I'll say like the wax and everything was about 20 bucks. I did it at my dealership, so we'll just say $170 for my carbon fiber side skirts. We do got my real carbon fiber hood. This is a Simon carbon fiber hood. I actually only paid $8,000 for this hood. I got it from Mar. If you guys don't know Mar, you guys can go follow him. I'll leave his at right down below. But he actually had this on his car. I gave him $1,000 for it, and then he went and bought a brand new one, the newer style, for $1,500. But I paid $1,000 for my carbon hood, so we'll add that to the list as well. To the rear of the car, which is one of my favorite angles of this car because it's super good. We have my rear diffuser. I actually paid $200 for my rear diffuser with the winglets, but technically I bought the diffuser twice because my other diffuser fell off because I didn't have screws, and apparently the 3M tape, I didn't really use the name brand 3M tape, and it fell off, so I had to buy another one, and then I used the name brand. So technically I spent $400 on the diffuser because I bought it twice, and then the winglet was included the second time. So we'll just say 400 bucks for the diffuser with the winglet. So add that to the total. Next we have my exhaust. I did pay $600 for this. This is just a custom 3-inch exhaust all the way back from the Y pipe to the back. I did it this way. I went to my boy's exhaust shop. He hooked it up for me. That way I can take it on and off for myself. I don't have any resonators on there at all, but when I go with my lower downpipes, which I do have, I'm gonna actually get some resonators to make sure that rasp is taken out. But we paid 600 bucks for my exhaust to get done. Next we got my carbon fiber, I guess, rear spoiler. And I just wanted to show you guys this too. I still have my OEM Red Sport carbon wing. It's just when you if you try to take this off and put this wing on there, it doesn't look good. And you can see like all the scratches and stuff like that underneath and dirt. It just didn't look right. So I kept this on there, and I included my new lip, or my new spoiler on top of it. And this looks really aggressive. So when you're looking at it, it just looks way more aggressive like that, which I like. But we bought the wing. I want to say it was 180 bucks, $200 shipped. So we're gonna add that to the list as well. So this was 200 bucks to get that. So I know some people are gonna ask where I got my wheel caps. These are actually just OEM wheel caps. I used the D2 caliper paint to actually just paint around the logo, and that's how I got mine. So that's what that is. So technically I spent 50 bucks on that. So we'll add that to the list as well. Now the last thing I would say for the exterior, obviously, is going to be the wrap. How much money did I pay for my wrap? And also what color this is. So this color is a satin chrome emerald green. That's the color of this car. All right, if you guys are looking, that's what mine is. And I actually, since it was kind of like a sponsor deal with my homie that wraps cars, I only paid $1,400 for this wrap. Usually this wrap is a lot more expensive because of the material. It's a satin chrome, but I only paid $1,400 for that. So that's what I did. And he also, when he wrapped the car, he also wrapped my roof in carbon fiber, which is super clean. It matches my carbon hood. And also did my antenna, which looks great as well. So the last mod I would say for the exterior, I forgot to mention, is we are on full 3P airlift suspension, okay? So technically this system probably will run you $4,000, $5,000 if you had a shop install it and bought it brand new. Technically, okay, I didn't pay anything for this because one of the cars I had bought for my dealership actually had all the full system in there. So it actually had the full 3P system in there. So I just took it off of that car and put it on my Q60. The only thing I had to pay for was the rear stretch because it came off a G37 and the rear stretch are not the same with the Q60. So I had to buy those. That was $1,000. So I would just say I paid $1,000 to go bags, but usually it'd be closer to $3,000 to $4,000, especially if you're gonna be paying the shop. So
all right guys, I'm also gonna be throwing in an extra $2,000 because technically I could have sold the system and made $2,000, but instead I kept the system to myself, so I'm losing out on that. And also I had to replace a few fittings and I had to buy a few things as well that the system did not have. So grand total, I would just say $3,000 to back my car.
So that's gonna do it for the exterior mods. Let's go ahead and get inside the car, and then I'll show you guys under the hood. Girl actually came with the car. Imagine? Nah, I'm just kidding. My lovely girlfriend, soon-to-be wife. But anyways, so here is my carbon fiber steering wheel. This was actually a sponsor deal. Usually these go for like 800 bucks. As you can see, super clean. I actually only paid $350 for it. So we'll add that to the list. But yeah, I paid $350 because it was a sponsor deal. The red interior as well, okay, and then also this is the color of the car underneath the wrap, if you guys were curious. But yeah, so other than that, my interior is super stock. Also, I switched out my paddle shifters. These are the upgraded paddle shifters, actually from the Q50, because they're metal, not plastic. I like these a lot better than the ones that came on the car. They just feel a lot better, so that's what I did too. I paid $100 for that as well. So now that we got done with the inside of the car, then how much money have I spent underneath the hood? All right, y'all ready for this? Boom, stock boys. So like I mentioned, you guys, this is my stock daily driver, okay? So I don't want to go too crazy on it, but I am going to be getting tuned with intakes, tuned on 91 gas pretty soon. I'm going to be doing all that after I get the IPL, the motor back for the IPL, because that's my main concern and focus right now is to get that car up and running, get the motor in there, and get it retuned and all that stuff on that car. So this one's basically going to stay stock for a while. Only thing I have in here right now are Canon filters. I do want to also mention that I do on the side have AMS intakes that I have not installed yet, but I have them. I got them for free. Basically, another car that I bought had them, and I took them off, put the stock price on, so I do have those. Those are about, I want to say $400. Don't quote me on that. So I could sell those for $400, but I have not put them on yet, and I have not sold them. So technically, I haven't spent any money on that, and they're not on the car, so I'm not going to count that towards the build. But yeah, I have that, and I also do have downpipes. I got them for $100, but I still haven't put those on yet. I'm waiting until the IPL is done so I can go ahead and tune this car and probably go around like 440 horsepower to like 490 wheel torque. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, car is completely stock. But there you guys have it. That is how much money I have spent on my Red Sport. I'm gonna give you guys a few little revs so you guys can hear how the intake, the K&N filters sound. They actually changed the sound of the car a lot. You can hear the turbo a little bit, but other than that, that's how much money I have spent on my Q60. It's actually a lot of money. I didn't realize I spent that much so far, but on top of that, it's still not a lot compared to other people and my other build as well. So, but yeah. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys like it, please leave a thumbs up. It definitely helps out the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's get some revs in before I do go.